Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm your pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue on our flight into the universe of this amazing ancient language. And we just learned 冲锋陷阵, which is a description of how a soldier is supposed to charge the front line of the enemy and disrupt, like trap or tank their formation, the array-like formation placement of the enemy. Now, today we're going to continue the 陷 character in 身陷囹圄. Well, honestly, I don't pronounce this that often. Sometimes I mispronounce it, but I'm glad while doing this program, I started to force myself to make it correct so that I pass at least the correct pronunciation of things. So 身陷囹圄starts from the body. We came across this character many times. This is a commonly used description, like a visual representation of a human anatomy, body structure with the rib cage. Mostly make it very obvious. So this is the rib cage, and then these are the two legs. So that basically describing the full human body, because humans have two legs, and we have pretty obvious rib cages, I guess. So your body, 陷. Last time we run out of space because we are describing this complicated feng. So we unpack several layers of tiny components, language components that build up this character that in this case means the edge, the blade, the cutting blade. And so today we're going to come to look at this character 陷 a little bit more. So this is the left part that describes like visually represent a cliff, right? It's hard to climb up to. So on the right side is visually, this is a human figure with two legs. So that's how, Chinese originate. This is human, and then it may shape like this or shape like that. Depends on what character or context. It is painting a different picture there. So here, this thing, it looks almost like a grenade, right? I mean, I don't exactly know what grenade looks like, but imagine, or what I see in books, it looks like a grenade, or at least it's a sort of a trap here. So this encased space looks like that's where the person is going to get trapped. And visually, it means somebody from the high ground, kind of with an elevation there, this person dropped into here, the trap, the container there, and it's hard to climb back onto. So that gives you the sense of you're trapped. You can do nothing about it. It's captured. And 囹圄, visually, okay, two blocks. So both of them got this block framework outside. So we know the blocks, when we see the rectangle, or a lot of times it's a square, it means the mouse, the shape of the mouse. But sometimes this block is also used as a space, a visual representation of space, enclosed space. There's no windows, doors depicted here, just a space. And then 囹 and 语 are sound maker. But okay, by itself, just the character, ignore the block thing, just inside. This is pronounced as a 令. It's a sound maker, and it transformed into 令. But the 令 means order. 语, inside this character without the block, it pronounced as 吾. It's another self-referral, means me or I. We have 自, 己, 吾. I guess there are many other Chinese characters that means self-referral. That's is one of them. And this is the vowel was kept, like preserved here, but the consonant changed to 语. So from 吾 becomes 语. Anyway, it's a sound maker, but it has a meaning of, okay, this is the person, self-referral character 吾 in that space block, and according to the order. 令 is like by the order. So it's not you're willing to stay in there. You're ordered to stay in there, basically. So that's 领语, this visual formation with the sound, but with the meaning of by order, you, like a referral, myself, captured in that block, in that space. So that's our expression of imprisonment. So here, imprisoned, 身陷囹圄 is the whole, like your body are trapped within that by order self-contained space. That whole visual picture depicted here means imprisonment. And I just got search up some probably 100 years ago, over 100 years ago, some pictures of the prisoners back then. And I remember I saw like era dramas depicting ancient times. We do get to see like people back then, if a prisoner, they are wearing this big rectangular blocks that only have your head in there, something locked up, right? So you cannot break free from this big block. And according to some scholars research, this big panel can be heavy, like 100 pounds. So eventually it can really weigh down a person. And this is the, I guess, a portable transportation of prison back then. Like basically it's a cage to put a person in, and this block could conveniently placed on top of that, so you kind of captured within that. So that's ancient time form of imprisonment back then, right? Cash into the currency of thinking by one word a day with Sophie. See you another day.